Werewolf for mitzvah, spooky, scary. Boys becoming men, men becoming wolf.
I like Cal smiling for the camera. Welcome back. We're still waiting. I'm here with Tom.
Hey.
And Cal. So, Cal and Tom, just wanted to let y'all know that today, y'all and Kate, that today is Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Thank you.
Calvin, what scares you in life?
Oh no. What scares me? Oh, you know, how everybody else perceives me.
Oh, that's a good one.
Well,
fear of dying alone.
Can't dress up as that, Cal.
No, I can't.
Those are good ones. I fear the unknown. I fear uncertainty. And I fear the passage of time, which we've discussed at length.
A slight fear of the passage of time. I don't think it's hurt anybody. But I think you've got it worse than most.
And what makes you say that?
Oh, yeah, just observation.
Okay. Tom, what scares you in life?
Here's what I was gonna say communism, but that's just a red herring. which is a reference to Clue. We're talking about.
Oh, okay. Roll clip.
You're a communist.
No, Mr. Green. Communism is just a red herring.
Clip over. Do you have a real one?
Life without Calvin Crockett.
Aww.
I better hope that nobody hits me with a bus.
All right.
Was that on the table?
I mean, I've been hit by a car before.
Oh, that's true. Calvin has
I don't know if I'm walking away from a bus crash, though.
That's true. Calvin has been hit by a car.
You got hit personally by a car, or you got hit by a car when you were in another car?
No, I got hit by when I was on my bike.
Yeah.
I got hit by a car.
Oh.
You don't remember this story?
I don't think so.
I thought that happened after you were already in school, Tom.
No, it was freshman year.
Oh, it was freshman
Tom was
year.
in high school, but I've told it to everybody. I mean,
You probably
yeah.
did. I just forgot.
So I guess to just tell our viewer, our viewer even knows this story.
Tell it to the archaeologists that will
I'll tell
find this
Thomas.
episode in 1500
I was about to
years.
say our viewer has a Snapchat memory she shares with me every year that talks about how I was thankful that I got hit by that car in my rights union polo because of the money I got from that crash.
Oh.
No, so it was freshman year.
You got a payout?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
As he should.
Yeah.
The guy ran me over. Well, okay, let me tell the story.
Okay.
So it's freshman year, fall 15. I'm riding my bike home from chemistry so that I can change and get my mellophone to head to the practice field for rehearsal. It's downhill, so I'm going, a little faster than normal, but it's in the afternoon, so the cars are all backed up all the way up the street. And so I'm going past the rights union, and there's somebody coming the opposite way that was in the left turn lane. And the cars did that thing where, one of them will stop and let them turn because there's such a long line of cars. But I was in the bike lane, and they didn't see me. And so they turn in front of me, and, there's no way I can brake in time. And so I smack the hood of their car, and I fly off my bicycle.
Ooh.
Over their car, and I actually do a flip, not a full 360, but whatever 3/4 of that is, and I land on my back, in the road on the other side of the car.
Oh my god!
Wait, I knew you got hit by a car. I didn't know the extent to which you had hang time. I thought you had just gotten bumped and fell over. That's crazy.
No, I have been bumped before. I think it was by a pizza delivery driver.
Yeah.
That guy just, he bumped me, turned out and bumped me and, ended up bending my tire a little bit. So I couldn't keep riding my bike. That's no biggie.
Yeah.
But no, this guy turned, all the way in front of me. Didn't hit me quite head on. I, hit his headlight, and I flipped over.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. It happened very quickly. I mean... But I must have closed my eyes because between hitting the car and being on the ground, I don't remember the flip. So I think my eyes were shut.
Yeah. Oh, that's insane.
Now, I mean, thankfully, because I was coming back from chemistry, I had an extra pair of jeans in my backpack from chemistry, and so my backpack slid up and protected everything. So I ended up being okay. I just had some bad bruising on my legs. from where I hit the handlebars.
Oh my god.
But I texted, like, we had a group chat with all the freshman mellophones, and I was like, hey, I'm not going to make it to rehearsal because I got hit by a car. And everyone was like, you should, one, is this a joke? Two, you should tell the section leaders. And I was like, yeah, okay, I should.
Yeah.
That was going to be my next question was, did you call out a band?
I did. Well, I couldn't ride my bike. My bike was destroyed. Like, the paramedics came and the cops came. The paramedics were like, they took a look at me and they're like, you're like, do you want to come in the ambulance? And I was like, no, I'm okay. I ended up having someone else that saw the crash, like, take me back to my dorm. Because I tried to get up and walk and, like, my legs hurt. I was like, I should. And so I was like, can you take me to my dorm? And, like, can I throw my bike in your pickup truck? And he was like, yeah, sure. And so I went home. I went to the dorm, and then I texted one of my only friends at the time that wasn't in band, and I was like, hey, I should probably go get looked at urgent care. Can you drive me? And so they took me. And they x-rayed my neck, but I was fine. And so I just had some bruising on my legs.
My god. Calvin.
But I met with their insurance rep the next day, like the guy's insurance rep, and like I signed a paper and they gave me the money for my bike and a few extra $1,000.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Well,
yep.
I mean, not sweet that it happened. I'm just glad you got what, you should have gotten out of that. Cause...
Well, I probably could have gotten more.
Yeah.
Because my brother had a very similar crash a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. But this one was in a different part of campus, and it was an SUV. He got like 10 grand. But he also had to be taken in an ambulance to Shands and get checked out because he was in a little bit worse shape. But it was like the one cut he had was from his own sunglasses that broke. Right. And then the neck brace was just precautionary, and they gave him a scan and he was fine.
That's good. I had a similar like glasses into the eyebrow injury. Have I told you about this, Cal?
Maybe. But tell it again for our viewer.
I might as well. Hey, everyone, pull up a chair, gather around. Kate, come closer. We were in a church like Wednesday night group entitled Awana. I'm sitting there, 8 years old, and they ran slap out of stuff for us to do for like game time. So here's what they decided. Remember those little floor scooters that we, rode on as a kid? You just sit on them and fly.
Yeah, they had them in PE in elementary school.
Yeah,
you would bump up against the kid next to you and destroy your fingers.
Well, funny you should mention that. So they decide we're going to get these scooters and we're going to place one kid on one and another kid on another one, and then have two more kids push those kids and start them from opposite corners and make them push them together as fast as you possibly can. And we'll call it Demolition Derby. And us as
just another night with God.
Yeah, exactly. We'll meet God quick doing that. Us as stupid 8-year-olds, we're like, yeah! I can't wait! So who goes first but me? And I'm on the scooter, another kid's on the scooter. We crash and head first, and the glasses drive right through the eyebrow, and I'm just gushing. And that's my story of that very similar injury. Tom, you got any gore for us?
Well, I did break my arm when I was 5.
God.
And because I
haven't broken a bone, I don't think.
That's the only bone I've broken. So we had like a whiteboard, like a like a movable, like small whiteboard, they like to draw on. But they kept the expo markers on the top shelf. And I would climb up to the top shelf and then jump down, and it worked every time, except for that last one.
Except for one big time. Oh my god. Well, this wasn't what I was intending to scare Kate, but I mean, I think we did it. This is a cautionary tale, folks. 3 cautionary tales. And Cal,
don't ride bikes, don't go to church, and don't use whiteboards.
No, you can ride bikes. Just wear your helmet and assume that every other driver on the road is just not paying attention.
Yep. On that note, goodbye.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
I was working late on my Haftorah when I heard a knock on my bedroom door. I opened it up.